Hey now, it's Little Paulette without the gang, and I am back with the recap for Our Kind of People, Season 1, Episode 6, for Colored People. Recap Part 2. And while you're thinking about it, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave a comment if you want. Subscribe if you want. And thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. And let's jump right into it. Teddy has like a tailor there, and he's getting fitted for a suit, and he started getting the shakes, because he got is it MS or is it Parkinson? I'm sorry, y'all. I can't remember which one it is. It's one of them when you get the shakes and you can't control it. I can't do it, but because this app don't let me use my hands. But most of the time, when I see people, it's their hands. I don't know if it's other parts of your body as well. Sometimes I've seen people's like head shaking, like they're always saying no, or they always saying yeah, not always saying no, always saying yeah. But his isn't doing that. Just his hand looks like it's shaking. And Leah walks in. Well, he asked the tailor to excuse him so he can go take that pill. Remember, he can only take that pill once every 8 hours. He goes and takes the pill. And then when he's opening up the pill, Leah comes in and say they gotta talk. Is he gonna be okay for the father-daughter part of the, of the cotillion or whatever? And Teddy does look pretty good. He doesn't look sickly or weak or anything. Yeah, he tells Leah he's fine or whatever, but she was right about Tyreek, that he's, on Angela's side now, and he's seeing Angela, and he says that's something that he gonna have to fix, which is why he's gonna get Nikki's father out of jail. I knew it. See, he don't do nothing just to be helping his damn granddaughter or just to be helping his family. He is not like that. It's always some type of ulterior motive. Maybe it's gonna make him look bad or something like that. But not saying he don't care about them, but he cares about them the best way that he can, which is if they are benefiting him in some type of way. I know we all know people like that, even if it's just on TV. We do. Yeah, so exactly what I thought, just to break them up. And Leah's like, you can't do that. These are people. These aren't chess pieces. Don't do that to them. And he's like, that's exactly what he gonna do or whatever. And then she tells him about the ex, Alex, her husband's ex-wife, being in town. And remember, she's a journalist and a reporter. So she's saying, watch what you do, because she will have that information, because he says something about the media is going to love it because he's going to look like the good guy that got them back together, or whatever, if his plan works. He ain't shit. And Leah is clearly shook that Alex is there, and she don't want Alex reporting on every little mistake that she makes or whatever with the cotillion. And her father told her, don't worry, because as much as they talk about his legacy, it's about her legacy too, because, this is her first year with the Debs and, all of that stuff, and her being able to run this stuff. And he wants to make sure that, everything is taken care of with her. He told her it's always been her and him against the world. Yeah, that little snap thing they did. And then she ran to him like she was 2 years old. Me and you against the world, Daddy. You know how little babies tiptoe over. She did that little thing with her head moving to the side like a big head baby walking. Like they just learned how to walk. And then grabbed her dad and hugged him. Daddy. You know what I'm talking about. Because Terrain is showing up at the ex's Airbnb or vacation home or whatever you want to call it, looking all scared. And she was like, relax, all my housemates are gone. He's like, yeah, but you show up at the cotillion where everybody can see you, letting them know you in town. And she's like, relax. You asked me to look into Teddy, and the best way for me to look into Teddy, frankly, is right here on the island where he lives and where he breathes. Okay. So Raymond is like, I need you to do that without stirring up the past. And she put her hands all on his face, on his lips, and, on his shoulder. And she was like, so, Leah doesn't know you married your rebound. Now, remember what Leah said earlier, that you picked a true marriage when you picked her. So full of herself. That pissed Raymond off. He said, yeah, well, it started that way, but now Leah and I are very much in love. Just keep my wife out of it. Clear? Yeah, he got all hot under the collar about that. There must be some truth into that right there, baby. Because you would have just laughed that off if it wasn't no truth to it. Like, girl, please. Ain't nobody thinking about you. That's why I only call you for work. But that's not how he did it. He got hot under the collar. And Hunty, obviously she thought she was going to be trying to get her something from him because he said, is that clear? She said, crystal. And when he walked away to leave, they show her shaking her head and like mumbling to herself. Like, you know, somebody saying stupid, like shit or something like that. You know, like you saying to yourself, that's what she looked like. Like she was scolding herself because she messed up. Because like I told you, he got a little hot. Then it cuts to Nikki and her grandfather, Teddy, and they're dancing like they're at the Cotillion, and Nikki is killing it. And then they stop, and he was like, damn, you're good. You take lessons? And she's like, no. Actually, Mama Eve taught me. Way back, y'all. Had to go way back. Oh, my God, my voice. Nikki said Mama Eve was a good dancer. And he was like, she was. I hope she's pleased that I'm escorting you. Then he offers like himself, if you need anything, an advice, an ear, anything at all. You know, I'm your grandfather. I'm here if you need me. Then I have to, did y'all know I was going to go back? Girl, way back. If he don't cut that, come on now. Cut it out. And one thing for sure is I always hope that Nikki just would not give him no information. Hope she's smart enough. She's very intelligent, so she probably won't. But hopefully she's smart enough not to come to him with something, give him some information that he'll end up using against Angela later. Because he pretending to be the good granddad right now. Right, my lips won't go over. There it is. Nikki said, well, I actually need help with this father-daughter speech thingy that I got to do at the, you know, Cotillion. And she said she actually watched a couple of his TED Talks, you know, for reference or whatever. He started laughing and he pulls out this coin. I guess he has this lucky coin that he uses to make him feel better. I remember when I was a little girl, we used to have like a lucky rabbit's foot that I used to put it like on my keychain, and I used to have one in my purse and stuff like that. And I wanted to get one again, like not too long ago, but for some reason I forgot about it. But I'm glad I'm seeing this because I'm going to get me a lucky rabbit's foot and keep it. I mean, it can't be too lucky if I got his foot, but not lucky for him, but lucky for me. But I'm getting me one. The lucky coin came from his great-great-great-grandfather who stood next to Frederick Douglass when they talked about freedom. So he uses the coin to remind him of his great lineage. That's a great coin right there. That's a great thing to have when you feel like you're less than or you just can't do it. Then you think about the blood that pumped through your veins that come from these ancestors. Then you know you can do it. Word. So, you know, Nikki gets ready to leave and she says she'll see him tomorrow and she gives him the biggest hug. Like, she already loves her grandfather. And as she's leaving out the door, guess who comes in the door? Oh, Cousin Lauren, dressed to the nines in this lime green dress with gold buttons on it with a jacket. I mean, it's just right up my style. The only thing I don't like is that it's not a V-neck. You know, but other than that, oh, I hope the microphone didn't pop. I'm loving it. She looks really, really cute. And Nikki looks cute too. She has on a nice dress. They both have on dresses that they could wear to the office or they could wear out if they wanted to. They look nice, both of them. Lauren apologized to Nikki, and it was a sincere apology too, because she said, you know, she really did mean it, and it was her fault. You know, she acted a fool and etc. And Nikki said, break a nail, princess. And she was like, I'd rather break a nail and be broken. And they was like, you know, giving each other the look, you know, like the head nod. You know, black people do the head nod. That thing. You know what I'm talking about. Then it cuts to Leah getting her hair done by Angela in Angela's shop. And Leah had the nerve to bust out with that 20% off coupon. Just like I said, y'all. See, all these rich people on this island coming there trying to use these 20% off coupons, knowing they got more money almost than I don't even know who. Don't make no sense. And Leah do got money like that. Not do. Does have money like that. My bad. Leah does have money like that. No, let me stop. I had to turn into my Medea. Then Leah brings up Nate, like, oh, I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind, but I know about it. And I'm sorry y'all had to go through that. And if anybody can help, Teddy Franklin can help. I like the way this avatar give a little bit of my facial expressions. Yeah. Angela said, don't tell Nikki because Nikki don't know nothing about it. And Leah is like, no, I would never hurt Nikki. And then Angela said, good, because I don't want to have to take my Boston out on you. And then Leah said, oh, good, because something tells me that your Boston most likely will beat my bougie ass. Oh my God, they so cute. Angela say up and down the street, okay? Yes, honey, I will beat your bougie ass. They too cute. Now they more like real sisters. And then Angela told her about him making a speech about us against the world. Remember? He said that's how it's always been with him and Leah. And Angela said, wait, he said that to you? And she's like, yeah, he said that, but I think he's doing too much. You know, because she's not used to her dad being a dad. So it probably feels very awkward and foreign to her for him to be doing the things that he's doing. And she feels, I don't know, she feels funny about accepting it. And I know how she feels. I know exactly how she feels. She tells Nate that it's Nate that calls. Did I say that? Yeah, it's Nate that calls. And she tells Nate that, you know, it feels like Teddy trying to buy her by getting him out of jail. He like, man, that's your daddy. Like, let's take that chance, basically. Like, I want to come home. Plus, I'm trying to be around my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So, she, of course, on that guilt trip. Then it cuts to Alex, Raven's ex, on a massage table. And they show somebody putting a hot rag on her back. And she says, ow, not too hot. Then the person puts it on her back again. And she jumps up and turns around. And it's Raymond's B.I. mother, Olivia. And she says, Alex, you violated our agreement. Way back, y'all. Gonna get to see why he really married Leah. She said, you violated the agreement. She said, no, the agreement was that I'm not supposed to reach out to him. He reached out to me. She said, I'm going to tell you one more time, stay away from my family. She said, I don't like repeating myself. Alex said, I'm not scared of you anymore. She said, that's because I'm not trying to scare you. Hunty, I know she glad she ain't married to him no more. But that hoe as a mother-in-law. She not trying to scare her yet. And then she gonna say, you know, this spa got showers. It's smelling a little fishy in here. Yeah, honey, this old hoe said this to this lady. Talking to this lady all crazy. Because, you know, she wasn't born there. So she thinks that her son was too good for the ex. Yes, she did, honey. Then she picked up one of them hot rocks and hit her in the chest with it. And then picked up the towel that she was wiping her hands off with and threw that at her and hit her with it and walked out. After she just said she wasn't scared of her no more. This lady crazy. Talking about somebody got to respect. See, this is what I don't like about older black people. They think they can say whatever they want and do whatever they want. You just got to respect them and take it. But them, respecting them is allowing them to disrespect you. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. And the shit is out of hand. She a prime example of that shit. Then it cuts to Leah coming in Miss Lauren's room. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I had to call. And she says she hears that Lauren is starting a charity. And Lauren tells her about the charity. It's called Lauren's Closet, where she donates her clothes. And I think they're for women that are professional women that may not be able to afford those type of clothes or the cost of those clothes that she's donating, which is really good because it looks like Nikki and Taylor are getting her. I don't know if this is real or fake, but it looks very genuine. Well, Leah already, she liked that idea, but she already had talked to the Graceties to get her back in Cotillion, so she's going back to Cotillion. Now remember, Taylor already asked Nikki to go. So how is that going to work? I mean, Taylor already broke up with Lauren anyway, but that means that it's going to end up, or it might end up being some issues, y'all. Let's just put that out there, because you know how Lauren is. She get a little hot under the collar when it comes to Taylor. Then it cuts to everybody, Leah and her family having like a little cocktail party. I guess it's before the Cotillion party. And because it's her first Cotillion that she's throwing. And everybody looks exquisite. I ain't even going to say nice. They look exquisite. And then next thing you know, you see Piggy and Angela walking in. And Teddy's running up to them, you know, to talk to them. He tells them how good they look. He probably said exquisite. That's probably where I got that from. And then Lauren's twin brother, which is Teddy's grandson, and Leah's son, comes up to them and he tells them how they look nice. But he says, Miss Aunt Piggy and Aunt Angela, like you could tell was really uncomfortable for him, but he wanted to say it because it's going to be his first time really saying it out loud at least. So cute. So cute. I love when family come together, y'all. I just love when family come together. Teddy told them they was going to sit at the table with the family. With the family. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. You don't stop. Piggy said Angela to get her a glass of wine so she could talk to Teddy by herself. And she said, what you up to with all this niceness? Because I don't trust you with this Nate business. What are you up to, ninja? Teddy told Piggy ass, you need to worry about yourself. Because I'm surprised to see your ass here. Being that some of this old staff, they might recognize your ass. And loyalty keeps them from speaking my secrets. What keeps them from speaking yours? Honey, if looks could kill, the look of worry on her face, like they got something on our Piggy. Then Angela comes back over and our Piggy instantly gets a headache. Says, do you know that she got a headache lying? She don't want to mess it up for Nikki, but she was just looking around, looking all scared to death when she seen one of the waiters or waitresses looking at her for a second, and she got a little scared. Child, then it cuts to Alex. She's there too as well at the bar. And Leah's like, this is for like invited guests. And she's like, oh, I heard some of the Graceties talking. I thought it was open to everybody. And then it gets on to the mother-in-law. And looks like Alex almost slips and says why she don't like her or whatever. And Leah's like, well, I got to get back to invited guests, you know. So this is actually the Cotillion or whatever. And then, you know, they announce the girls and the guys coming out. Alexis lied and said that when she left Raymond, that she left with a Dear John letter. A Dear John letter is like when you come home and your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend is gone. And it's a letter saying, you know, I left you or whatever. It's just a letter saying that you out, basically. And that's it. No other, you can't find them, you don't talk to them or whatever. Just a Dear John letter and they gone. So they come out to do the little corny cotillion dance. And they do it, you know, the right way at first. And then all of a sudden, they just start, just like killing it. You know what I'm saying? And Olivia, Grandma Raymond's mother, she up at the pulpit looking like, oh my God, what are they doing? What is going on up in her? When they stopped, she said, well, That was unexpected. You know, with the little fake Nene laugh. Yeah. And then they show Raymond and give Olivia a look. He gets up and walks out, you know, basically like meet me out wherever the hell they meeting at. And do Leah see it? Does Leah see it? So Alex doesn't get a chance to go. Leah jumps up and goes over to Raymond and she's like, Alex dumped you. Our entire marriage, I thought you chose me. Yeah, honey, wake up call. She was like, I'm just a consolation prize. And he's like, I'm with the right woman, Leah. It doesn't matter how we get here. She said, it matters to me. Because she thinks she's so much better. You know what I'm saying? So Alexis wasn't born there. You picked her, but she dumped you. I was born here. I'm Leah Franklin, and I'm just the rebound girl. Yup. Yup. Just the rebound. She like, I want her gone now. The only reason why she would have said that is just to hurt me. And if I got to do it, it won't be pretty. So she gonna get this girl beat up or killed or some shit if she don't leave. Girl, I hope they hurry up and find all this dirt on Teddy and bury her ass. But no, that's not true. I still like Leah. I just wish she'd get it together a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster than what she's doing. So I'm going to end this video here. I don't want to make it too long. So I'm going to end it here. And I will be back with part 3. And this is the end of Our Kind of People Season 1, Episode 6 for Colored Boys. Yeah, for Colored Boys. Part 2 recap, or recap part 2. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if y'all like it. If you don't like it, you can tell me that too. Like, I feel like I gotta beg y'all. Just tell me anything. I don't care if you say I hate you. I don't like your videos. This is stupid. Anything. Just give me some feedback. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you later. Peace.